Got another story for you. I hope you guys like these or get something out of them. Today's example of learning to say no. Only don't do it like I did it. There's a better way, I promise. So, a previous time when I didn't know how to say no, I was taking my kids and dogs to the park. He shows up at my house and wants to come along. I said sure because I didn't have the guts to refuse. It was uncomfortably awkward. All he did was mope and ruin the whole experience. Pretty typical, actually. Later that day, he then berated me via text about a face I made the whole time. I mean, I'm a pretty terrible liar, so I don't doubt he could see how I felt. Now let's fast forward a few weeks. He had to come get the rest of the stuff he left in my garage. I became so anxious at the thought of seeing him that I schemed up a lie that I was horribly sick, and that's why he couldn't come in to talk. I just wanted him to get his stuff and leave. Once he finished packing up his car, he then sat in my driveway on his phone for an hour. Talk about stress. I had a million scenarios running through my head on what he was going to try next. Finally, I used my extra remote to close the garage, and he did leave. From then on, I got much better at saying that magic word no. He, of course, didn't like that. I also got real good at hanging up on him the moment he said something abusive to me. If we had to text, I always kept my responses very short, like 3 words if that. I changed the locks and he had no reason to come back ever again. I no longer had to bend over backwards to keep him in a good mood. The immediate amount of peace that filled that house was immeasurable. As always, thank you for joining me. There will be plenty more to come. I've got 5 years of this stuff, so take care.